Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to my art channel TADA-DADA Art Club and 100 days of sketching challenge. Yes guys, so today is the 70th day of my sketching challenge, and yes, it is fantastic feeling what I have. Yes, and today again we continue doing the sketching on the old building structure with the perspective. So what the reference is there today? Let's go and see in just few seconds. Hey guys, welcome back, and this is Vijay here. As usual, every day I am doing video live streaming, and every day I am sharing one on another tips about the drawing and sketching. And in the last class we did a building structure, old building structure, and it was nice reference, which is like foreground and the background is fantastically placed there, and because of that the end results was amazing. In the similar way, today also we have some nice interesting reference, and in that also there is the 1 point perspective and bit of 3 point perspective, the combination of both I can say, because generally whenever you see from like camera or from you, it's obvious it is the 1 point perspective front of your eyes, but the objects or the things are placed in multiple vanishing points. So yes, that is the thing what we're gonna learn in today's session. And so before you start, again I'll remind you, if you are not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and press notification bell icon so you will get all the updates about upcoming videos and the events. So let's go to the board quickly and see what the references are there, and following with that reference we're gonna do today's sketching. Here we go, and this is the reference what we are talking about. Yes, so it's a nice depth is there, perspective, it's 1 point perspective, is very nicely clear, and the shadows also nicely fallen on the ground. Yes, and then there is a one more the actual character, the human character is there in that. So let's start the sketching and see how we can understood this or how we can learn out of this, because I find that the cylindrical part is quite interesting. Even the gate part is the double arch is there, which is I find nice. Yes, so let's start on this. Yes, so you can see as the oral reference is in a vertical form, so we have to just follow that simply, and the entire height what I'm talking about, if it is starting from here to here, if this is the entire height, then I can see the half is here, but a little below half is the wall line, I can see it. And from the top also there is space, this much I guess space is there. So now here what we get is the entire height of the wall and the cylindrical form, and in that also if I want to draw this, so the wall will be this much only, because so I can, what I'm exactly now doing, just getting the proportions right, like how tall that wall is and how tall that cylindrical form is. So yes, this is what the roughly I got the vanishing point, and yes, this is the wall what we can see in the perspective. Similar way is this is the wall, the side wall on this perspective. Here there is the small gate is here. We can see it here, and yes, now we'll come to the cylindrical part, which is exactly from going this way. And as we mentioned, here is the top portion is something here. So I can take this perspective lines and make this thing so it can be this cylindrical form, and in that also here is the arc portion is there. So the upper portion, it is a little broader, and the down portion is little less than that. I guess there is little diagonal. And in this also, if I get to see that this much portion is there, and this the design of the top. curvature, and yes, the 3 dimensions are there. The thickness, you can see it here, but after that the more interesting part is this. These designer pillars are joined, so there is arc in each and everything. And very small things are there, which is the design, otherwise you can follow, as you can see this after. Small designs apart are there, but the dimension wise you can see it little more clearly. So you have to follow those lines, perspective lines and all. So yes, that pillar, the now cylindrical pillar, is ready with us, and from here there is a line, and which is following somewhere here. So this way the wall is there, and in that also there is a small window, which is again very nice. Design is there. And of course the lines of the marble or the blocks design, what is there. Something like that is there. And we'll finish first the left part and then we'll come to the right one. So yes, in this on the left side, if I see, I can just make it little. clear this portion. In this also there is the some design which is like this. And this is the portion you can see because of perspective. So yes, this is the wall. I am not sure it is extended there or not, but just I am continuing till the here. And yeah, there is a small windows on that. It's very squarish windows. So that way they are. And again this is a little unclean, or the because of the rocks or the stones, there is no finished as such lines, so little uneven lines or the gaps we have to create. And again that's the arrangement of this the rocks is something like this. It's not on the same line similarly. So that is the suggestions what you can just and it's a similar way here also. So again I'll say this is very small gate or the arc is there. And in that the arrangement of this something like this. And these are also lines. have to follow. And yes, there is specific cut is there here, which I can see prominently, and over there only the wall, I guess it is starting from. This point, which is again going inside, you can see the portion of that. So something like this is there. And now the main interesting part, which is the arc of this. So here it is starting, and I can see that if I draw this parallel line of this wall, so yes, I guess it is, this is what the parallel line exact, but somehow I'm then getting this distance is a little more, or maybe I taken this distance a little too much, but I can just now just adjust something like here, so I can start the arc from this line till the height here. So as per that, I can just draw one more line of perspective, and as I said, it will be somewhere here. So I can draw another straight line. So I got, this is the rectangle form for the arch, and I'll just extend little bit, and so I can curve nicely. Or I feel that's too much height. I should not go, because there is a one window on the top and the gate is little broad and short. So yes, we stick to this, but I'll just add or broaden this portion. And to get this center of this, I'll just cross connect these lines. So here it goes, my center line. So this way that arc should be, and I guess this line has to be more in this front. Yeah, something like this only. So I'll just erase this one. Even these lines we have to erase, and yeah, we have to follow this new line. That's it. And as I said, we are following with here, and there is a thickness So this thickness is there. And in that also there is the double part, so you can draw this line and this line, but this portion is in little bit in front and this is in a little bit in a back, so that small variation has to be there. And you can see here also there is the double line. You can see that. So this way, and this arc is a bit down, so you can just checking that. So here all these lines, rock lines, will be in this directions. And little cut on that portion. Similar way as I can see that. And somehow this is getting smaller. I can see the visually. And there is a bit gap in between this line. I have to erase. Yes, something like this is there. So that was the interesting arch is there. You can just make some gaps in between like this, so it will give the feel of the rocks. So we'll do that with the pen. Final thing what we're gonna do with the pen. So yes, and yes, here also there is the thickness for that. I can see it nicely here. So it's the center part, then there's little turn, and yes, now this is the direction for that rocks. Yes, and above that exactly there is one window. I guess. Yes, these are, I'm making the lines cross. Yes, I guess this is the better. I went on the little tilted lines. And yes, this is what the arc I'm talking about, the shadow which is here, from this source to this source. And I'm just avoiding to draw the character. So yeah, that way this perspective entire thing we captured, and I'll just add some more details, and I feel that we should start outlining that some of the areas. You can start from the top. So this way you can just add these bricks kind of lines which is little uneven and thickness is there. Little casual thing rather than finished drawing. It will look good. And you can see some of this portion here, if you make this dark, that is like small holes kind of thing, which is again add some nice beauty to into that. Yes, so we'll come to this specifically wall now. So there is a little gap in between this, so that's why the arc is something like, and maybe another there is more, get the a nice dimension here. Adding little shadow kind of, get the little more depth into that. There's very nice light and shadow on this specifically. We'll come to that part. I'll just finish lines. You don't have to actually draw all the bricks, but if you add something like this, some suggestive line in specific some areas, that will be good enough. Yes, that way. Yes, there's the shadow which is little uneven, and of the lines, shadows of the maybe trees or something which is down in this. As per that perspective it is. Use the charcoal just to give more depth, because I can see literally this portion and this is dark. Because of that only this beauty will come, otherwise it won't. So this half portion is in shadow. So yes, definitely because of that I can see that the light is coming from right top. And again, this portion is very bright, and I'll leave it as it is, and this is the dark again. Again, this entire portion can be in the shadow. Even this portion is in the shadow. This is more darker. This is again, it's in shadow, a little darker portion here. This can be little light, because maybe the little light is reaching there. But again, this is the dark. And this I gradually leave it to the dark portion. Yes, this is dark, this is dark. And yes, of course this light we have to keep, so this has to be again dark. And this is the sum of the portion, you can make it. So that we can just add the shadow. I think I would have not done this outline portion, so it will look good. Yeah, that way we added the shadows and got this lovely beauty of the shadows here. And some of these brick actually can be a little darker shades, so look nice. Okay, I guess that is the thing. It's there, very nicely done. Sketch is there. Yes guys, so that was the sketch for today and very fantastically we did it, and hope you will also liked it. And if you liked it, definitely share with your friend circles, make thumbs up, and yes, definitely subscribe my channel and spread the word about my channel to your entire friend circles. So guys, yes, that's was for today, and we'll see you tomorrow with more sketching. Till the time, you guys also keep watching my videos, keep learning things, keep practicing, keep sketching, and definitely keep smiling.